Welcome back to Chaos Child! Yeah, it's the menu music, and not just the menu music, Olga, but it is literally just every last fucking BGM. Alright! Oh god, you guys, I love this game! Hello, Saya, hello, March, welcome back. Oh my god. Like, I only feel sad that I'm playing it now because that means I'll have to wait until I play it again. Until next fucking Tuesday. God damn it! Last time, Takuru and Serika went to the hospital. And sneaking around spooky at night, they found the room, which may have well been Shogun's room. It might have been, like, because it was in the psych ward. Doors mysteriously unlocking. Some gigalomaniac probably did that. Hello, Jimbo. Welcome to the stream. And, oh my god, they ran into, like, that one girl with the old woman. And all the sumo heads were drawn on the wall and everything. Everybody got freaked out, but it looked like she was an illusion. Then they tried to escape the hospital. But they ran into her and this scary-looking old lady. Takuru dropped his phone, and on the way out, Serika received a call that Nono, while trying to take down the security camera that Ito had put up, she'd been stabbed by some rando because it was in a dangerous neighborhood. Oh boy, and of course the principal came and said the newspaper club is going to be disbanded. Oh god.
Yeah.
Just a real downer. Luckily Nono seems to be fine. She is recovering and she didn't seem to be stabbed in a vital area.
Oh no.
Kurusu slowly laid down in her bed. Oh, that's right.
I told her I would help her get up to the 3rd floor, but she'd said it would just make it harder for her to walk. At least I could bring the blanket all the way up to her shoulders.
ありがとう。やっぱり違和感あるわね。
Thanks. This really feels strange, you know. I have a slightly sore throat because doing raspy voices last night in Limbus Company, so just to tell you guys.
Huh?
看病される側って慣れてないの。あ、ちゃんと冷やしときなさいよ。
I'm not used to being the one someone else is taking care of. Oh, make sure you put some ice on that.
Kurusu pointed to my cheek. She must have been talking about where Kawaharu-kun hit me.
こんな時まで他人の心配するなよ。
You shouldn't be worrying about other people right now. And it was my fault that this has happened.
あなたね、言っておくけど。
Listen, I want to make sure that you know.
Kurusu tried to raise her head up, but her wound must have hurt her, because she grimaced and laid back down.
She is a
あなたのせいじゃないからね。刺されたのはあくまで私の責任。
She is a teddy bear with no. That is very cute. This isn't your fault. I'm the only one responsible. It's my fault I got stabbed. No, it's not your fault. It's the guy that fucking stabbed you. Don't blame yourself for that.
でも、
Jeez.
僕がカメラなんて仕掛けなければ。
But if I hadn't put up that camera...
それは確かに褒められたことじゃないけど、でも予想できたことじゃないでしょ。
That certainly wasn't a very good idea. But this wasn't something you could have predicted, was it?
That was true, but
ああ、カメラ返しておく。ユイがその辺に置いてくれてない？
Oh, you can have the camera back. Did Joey put it around somewhere?
I looked around the room and saw that there was a paper bag on the desk. The camera I'd had Ito set up was inside. There was some damage on a corner. It must have been dropped when she was stabbed.
どんなやつだったんだよ、その犯人。
What was the guy who stabbed you like?
暗くてよく見えなかったけど、2、30歳くらいの男。ごめん、電気消してくれる？仰向けに寝てると眩しい。
It was too dark to see well, but I think he was a man in his 20s or 30s. Sorry, but could you turn off the lights? It's really bright when I'm lying face up like this.
ああ。
Oh. Of course. I turned off all the lights. Caruso sighed to calm herself down.
ゲンさんに取り押さえられて、警官が来るまでわめき散らしてた。
After Gensan caught him, he was screaming until the police got here.
俺のネットの継承に気づかないお前たちごときがとか、犠牲者の聖なる使いの俺に触れるなとかね。
You fools didn't notice the alarm I sounded on the internet. I am the holy messenger of the victim, so don't touch me. That kind of stuff. Huh? Oh, because he wasn't answering his phone.
I suddenly realized that reminded me of something.
Yeah, Yeah, that does sound familiar.
It was the same with that stuff about a barrier that Caruso was saying downstairs. Could he be?
あのページの管理人？
The guy who made that page?
詳しくは明日警察の人が来ていくつか聞くことがあるって言ってたから、その時わかるとは思うけど。
Someone from the police is supposed to come and ask me questions tomorrow. I think I'll learn the details then.
It felt like her voice was shaking a little.
クルス。
Caruso.
なんでもない。大丈夫。
It's nothing. I'm fine.
It was too dark to see clearly, but I could tell that she had her hand on her face. I finally realized that she was holding back tears. I swore at myself. Of course she is, damn it. She got stabbed in the stomach. Of course she's scared. Neither of us said anything for a while. I couldn't bring myself to say another word. Nothing I said would be right, and it felt like it would hurt her. I couldn't see her face. I didn't know if she was crying. But even if she wasn't crying, she might as well have been.
Takuru?
Takuru?
I don't know how long I was silent for. My eyes had finally gotten used to the dark by the time she whispered.
言うとね、ラブレターもらったんですって。今野さん、覚えてる？
Yuto said he got a love letter from Kono-san. Do you remember her?
I didn't. I tried to remember, but maybe she wasn't expecting an answer.
5年生の時から同じクラスの。一度、優斗が休んだ時にプリントを持ってきてくれたメガネをかけた子。
Oh, that is so sweet! They've been in the same class since 5th grade. Yuto was out sick once, and she brought him the day's handouts. She wears glasses.
それをクラスの男の子にからかわれたらしくて、それでユイが。
One of the boys in class made fun of him for it. And then Yui said...
And then she started to go on in a quiet voice. She told me that Dad had been busy lately, and he was being as obnoxious as ever. That she'd ordered him to stop drinking for a week today. That Yui was still afraid of men, but she'd made friends with a boy in her class. That Yuto wasn't getting any taller. He said it didn't bother him, but it obviously did. That the air conditioner in the living room wasn't working well, and she and Yui had cut Dad's allowance to buy a new one. That the two of them were saving up their own allowance too.
Oh god, oh my god. Oh, these kind of everyday things, oh my god. Jeez.
That the old woman who was a regular at Alba Clinic, the one who taught Caruso how to sew, wasn't doing so well lately. That she'd mixed up a clothes hanger with a clothes pin, and one of the patients had laughed at her. I listened to her for a long time, only speaking occasionally. Her voice gradually got softer, and eventually I realized that she was talking in her sleep. Then I realized something.
そうか。
So that's it. Caruso was telling me everything that had happened here in the 6 months I've been gone for. What had happened at home. What Dad, Yui, and Yuto had been up to. She'd been saying all this because she wanted me to know.
それでね。
And then...
Huh? As I waited for her to finish her sentence, I could hear her soft breathing. She'd fallen asleep. I slowly stood up, careful not to make a sound. I adjusted the blanket over her once more and went to leave.
タクル。
Takuru.
事件を追うのは。
Oh god. If you're still thinking about chasing that case...
She was probably talking in her sleep. I heard the rest as I left the room, and I understood what she was saying all too well. My room hadn't changed at all since I'd left half a year ago. It still had the same old bookshelves, same old desk, and same old bed. Everything was just as I remembered it.
本当にびっくりするくらい何も変わってないな。
It's honestly amazing how little has changed. I figured it would have either been turned into a storage room or be covered in dust.
そっか。スマホは
Oh, right. My phone is... I checked my pockets for my phone only to realize that I dropped it at the hospital. And that those two weird people had picked it up. I couldn't do it. I tried to remember what had happened at the hospital, but instead I found myself thinking about the girl in the next room. My body was tired. My brain was telling me I needed to think about everything that had happened tonight, but I felt too exhausted. So I took out the scrapbook from its usual spot on the shelf. The same articles, the same incidents from the past. I'd seen them so many times I was tired of reading about them. The newspaper article was from around 6 years ago, during the Shibuya earthquake. The title was Robbery at a Refugee Shelter. My parents' names were in the article. Miyashiro Sanayo, Miyashiro Eriko. The article said the two of them had been killed by an unknown assailant.
They were murdered. Oh, I thought they died in the earthquake. Oh my god. So that's why he left. Oh my god.
When I'd found out about this several months ago, I'd left the dorm and went to live in Miyashita Park. I'd been told about my parents' deaths when I'd woken up from my coma, about a year after the earthquake. But Dad and Caruso had told me they'd died because of the earthquake. I closed the scrapbook and put it back on the shelf. The fact that my parents were murdered, instead of simply dying in the earthquake, was a shock to me. But I think it was a lot less of a shock than Dad and Caruso expected. I'd experienced the earthquake personally. I'd seen for myself how awful the looting and robbery was.
Really? Oh no.
And my parents had neglected me and spent all their time at work. The 5.5 years that had passed since their murder crushed any desire I had to find the killer and take revenge.
Oh, okay, that's interesting. So why did he leave? Oh, wow, he had no love for them. Jeez.
No, maybe I never would have wanted to take revenge in the first place. My curiosity just made me want to find them.
そんなことより僕は
So that's why he's investigating this. That's why he's so driven.
The thing that really hurt me was... It was a shock to me that Dad and Caruso were keeping it a secret. There were two rules at our dorm. After dinner, everyone would gather around the table to talk, and no one was allowed to keep secrets. Just before I'd left, we'd had a huge fight. During the fight, Caruso had told me she didn't want to make things any worse after I'd woken up from my coma. But at the time, that sounded like nothing but an excuse. I thought we weren't supposed to keep secrets, Caruso! I'd called her by her last name. By the time I'd calmed down enough to think about how she must have felt, I'd already moved to Miyashita Park.
Oh god, that knock startled me. I thought it was the creepy knock, but nope, just a normal one.
Suddenly there was a knock at the door.
はい
Yes?
私入っていい？
It's me. Can I come in?
It was Yui's voice. I told her she could come in and the door opened slowly.
どうした
What is it?
ちょっと
Nothing.
うん
He's tired.
The two of them were together like usual. Yuto looked like he was so tired he could barely stand. The only reason she'd brought him was probably because if he woke up in the dark alone, he'd be scared. This was another sight that brought back a lot of memories.
久しぶりタクルに
It's been a while, big bro.
ああダメだろこんな時間に
Yes. You know you shouldn't be up this late, right? I didn't know how late it was exactly, but it was probably long past 3 a.m.
ちょっとくらいいいじゃんののね大丈夫そうだった？
It's only for a little, so who cares? Anyways, is Big Sis gonna be okay?
今寝てるよ
Yes, she's asleep now.
そっかよかった
I see. Thank goodness.
Yui looked truly relieved.
まったくののねもいくら日課だからってあんな時間にお参りなんて行くから
Sheesh. I know she does it every day, but she shouldn't have been going to visit the memorial at that hour.
Huh?
タクル兄からも言っといてよね
You tell her too, okay?
クルスがお参りだって
Caruso was visiting the memorial?
God damn it, Coco.
えうん帰ってきた時にそう言ってたよ
Huh? Yeah. That's what she said when she got back. Oh god.
My heart skipped a beat. What was Kurusu doing? How much could she?
あ、タクル兄ちゃん。
Oh, big bro.
Yuto suddenly opened his eyes.
どうした？
What's wrong?
なんでも。
Nothing.
Then he put his head against Yui's shoulder and stopped moving. Yui sighed and held Yuto up so he didn't fall over.
タクルに何があったか知らないけどさ。
Big bro, I don't know what happened, but
とっとと帰ってきてよね。お風呂の掃除当番溜まってるんだから。あと買い出し当番も。
come back already, okay? You got a lot of bathroom cleaning to do. Oh, and shopping too.
I froze, unsure of what to say. Yui gave up on holding him steady and put him on her back.
部屋綺麗でしょ。のの姉がいつも掃除してるから。
The room's nice and clean, isn't it? Big sis cleans it all the time.
じゃあおやすみ。
Anyway, good night.
あ、
Yes. I slid my hand across the desk. There wasn't a single speck of dust. The second I saw this, I felt a sharp pain deep in my nose, and my vision blurred. I sat down, unable to stand. I felt the familiar sensation of the chair and stared at the wall I've seen a million times before.
くそ。なんだよ。
Damn it. Why? When I left here, the biggest thing I felt wasn't rage at being betrayed by Dad and Caruso. It was that I was different than everyone else. After I'd gotten so sick of the wrong side as an elementary school that I just stopped going altogether, and after my parents had neglected me, this was the one place in my life that had been different.
So he felt out of place.
Caruso, Yui, and Yuto had all lost their parents in the earthquake, just like me. This was a family made of people who had all gone through the same thing. But I was different. I wasn't just a victim. I was a victim whose parents had been murdered. I was the one person who was different. I was special.
Oh, wow.
I wasn't like everyone else.
Damn it.
弟というか家族でもなんでもないじゃんか。僕たちは。
Sister? We're not actually family, are we?
Oh, God.
Then the tears started to flow. In my head, I apologized to Caruso again and again. And as I sat there, unable to get up from my chair,
Oh, boy. A man who looked like the sumo sticker asked for someone for directions. At approximately 5 p.m. on October 6th, near Shoto First Avenue, Shibuya, a girl walking from school was asked by a suspicious man, "Do you know where to get some chanko?" A favorite dish of sumo wrestlers. The man was around 30 years old, but... Oh, wow. Was that him? Don't stay on well-lit, heavily traveled roads and carry personal alarm with you. I lull to give the poor guy a break. Is it wrong for a fat guy to want some chunko? It's a jungle out there these days. People like us can't do anything without the cops getting called. His face looked very similar to the face on the sumo stickers. I'm not sure he wasn't an actual sumo wrestler. Why? What's he got to do with sumo stickers? So now you're a suspicious person just for actions for directions. What the hell? I'm gonna be honest. Talking to a schoolgirl was a no-no. Talking to a schoolboy would also be a no-no. The only safe option will go find a real sumo wrestler and ask him. Actually, I think you saw that guy a week ago. He was running down Tomigawa door, really sweaty. He kept mumbling, "Chunko, chunko, chunko." He really did look like the sumo sticker guy. Maybe he was the model for them? What's sumo sticker? Someone tell me! Someone tell me if you ever actually got his chunko. It's this thing. I would piss myself if a guy like that talked to me. Guy looks just like sumo stickers? Says who, lol. The news said they found a sumo sticker at the scene of the Love Hotel killing last month. Maybe this guy was the murderer. Maybe he put a sticker each time he commits a murder. Japan is such a peaceful place. Get thee to a sumo ring! In other words, he's been looking for his chanko for a whole week. Except when they arrest him, they give him chanko instead of katsudon. Anyway, I feel like some chanko now. What is
少
chanko?
しずつでも確実に歴史シールというものが人々の間に不確実な噂として浸透し始めていた。
Look at this Windows Vista tabs right here.
Slowly but surely, the rumors about the sumo stickers started to spread.
噂は集団の中で憶測を呼び、ありもしない幻影、つまりは妄想を生み出していく。
The rumors brought with them speculation and thus delusions as well.
一度動き出した歯車はもう誰にも止めら
Oh,
れない
this is
んだ
being
というこ
told
と
in...
に僕らは気づいていなかった。
Oh, shit. What the hell? This is being told in flashback. Once the rumor started, nobody could stop them. Oh my god. Serika! 2 p.m. As the whole school got excited for the start of the culture festival in 2 days, our club room was as quiet as a tomb. The only sound was Serika's occasional fiddling with her cell phone strap. But that would quickly stop, and only the silence would remain. Kazuki had even stopped playing ESO2. Oh, wow. Everyone had looked miserable when they'd heard about Kurusu.
ごめんごめんお待たせ
There you are, Mr. Principal, with a face that looks like it could turn evil super easily. I wonder.
I'm sorry. I'm here.
Teacher came in with his usual dopey grin.
会議が長引いちゃってね無茶なこと言われるこっちの立場も考えてほしいもんだよねまったく
The conference ran long. I wish they'd think about what it's like for me to have to listen to them, you know? Sheesh.
Hello, the purple axe. Welcome to the stream. He looked around at us and scratched his head.
ね新聞部のことなんだけれど
So, about the newspaper club.
Everyone looked at him. That's why we've been waiting to hear what he had to say.
やっぱり当分の間は活動休止にするそうだ。
For a while.
You're going to have to shut down for a while, just like I said.
Wait, is this Takuru? Wait, who's narrating here? Wait. Huh? Wait, so is Takuru here or not? Cause I only saw,
Shut down. I repeated the words in my mind.
I didn't realize he was here.
決定ですか？
Has that been decided?
こうなっちゃった以上はね。
Yes, after what happened, you know.
Kurusu hadn't told Yui and Yuto, but before she'd been taken to the hospital, the police had asked her several questions. She'd had to tell them what she was doing out there. Hello, Paolo, welcome to the stream. Oh, thank you. So, chanko is a stew made up of mostly meat. It's a very high protein dish traditionally eaten in large quantities by sumo wrestlers. Thank you, Paolo. Yeah, I think this is Taku.
Of course she would. Otherwise she'd have no reason to explain the camera. And after the incident at the Love Hotel, the teachers probably had it out for us to begin with. Thinking back, it was a miracle we weren't shut down after the Love Hotel case.
Seriously.
一個条件というか命令というか罪滅ぼしっていうんじゃないんだろうけどなんて言ったらいいかな。
But there was one condition. One order, you might say. Not that this makes it any better. How do I put it?
いや、何でもいいですから。なんです。
No, it doesn't matter. What is it?
ね。
Well, you see... He looked down at the paper he was holding.
君たち渡部智明って知ってるかい？
That dude.
Have you heard of a man named Watabe Tomoaki? Huh?
ネット記者のですか？
The internet journalist?
そうそう、ニコニア動画の。宮代くんよく知ってるね。
That's right, with Nikonia. I'm amazed you knew that, Miyashiro-kun. Then you clearly don't know me.
いえ。
No. Of course I knew it. He was famous to anyone who used Nikonia, and the club had just been talking about the video he made the other day. And a lot of the class knew about him from his job at Nikonia too.
彼から文化祭で新聞部と対談したいっていうオファーが来てるんだ。
He said he wants to speak with the newspaper club at the culture festival.
Huh?
Huh?
なんで？
Why?
さあね、もともとうちの文化祭を渡部さんは取材することになっていたらしいんだけどね。ほら、うちって結構有名だから。
I don't know. He was going to come and do a story on it anyway, I guess. Would you look at us now? We're getting pretty famous. Was it about the Restoration Festival? It was true that our culture festival was considered to be part of the run-up to the big Shibuya Restoration Festival.
で、その際にぜひ新聞部と対談したいって言うんだ。なんでも君たちが作成した新聞に興味があるら
Yep,
しくて、
I
ね。
bet he is.
And he says that when he comes, he definitely wants to talk to the newspaper club. He's supposedly very interested in the newspaper you made.
マジかよ。
Seriously? The newspaper we'd made. He was probably talking about the video we'd made on the sumo stickers. The one that had gotten all those views because Watabe had come out with the same article at almost the same time.
僕は知らなかったんだけど、最近結構有名な人らしいじゃないか。それで学校側としては断りにくくてね。
I had no idea, but he's supposedly famous these days. So the school couldn't really turn him down, you see.
活動は休止だけど、その対談だけはこなしてほしいって言うんだよ。対面として。いいかな。
You'll have to shut down, but they still want you to do that interview. Just for the show, is that okay?
いいかなって言われても。
I don't really know what to say. It was all so sudden I was having a hard time processing it. And wait,
学校側からの指示なんですよね。
that's an order from the school, right? He nodded. Then we didn't have the right to refuse, did we?
わかりました。
All right.
よかった。いやー、本当は廃部って言われてたところ、この件で粘って休止にしてもらったからさ。
Wow. Oh, that's nice. Okay, so it's only like being suspended from the club.
Good. You know, they were originally planning on shutting down the club permanently, but I was able to use this to get them to make it temporary. That wasn't funny.
対談は文化祭初日、あさってだから。細かい段取りはまた明日連絡するよ。あとそれから。
The interview will be the first day of the culture festival, the day after tomorrow. I'll let you know the details tomorrow. Oh, and
クルス君からの伝言なんだけど。
I have a message from Caruso-kun.
え？
Huh?
部の活動自体は本日から休止だから、文化祭の記録映像を撮ったりはもうできない。その代わり。
Oh, that's sad.
Since you've been shut down, you won't be able to record any more of the culture festival. So instead,
生徒会の手伝いをしてほしいそうだ。自分の空いた穴を埋めてくれって。
she wants you to help the student council, since she can't right now.
そっか、のんちゃん会長だもんね。
Oh, yeah. Non-chan's the president, isn't she?
今度の文化祭は盛り上がってるからね。手が足りないんだ。生徒会顧問としてもぜひ頼むよ。
This year's festival is shaping up to be really big, so they need more people. As student council advisor, I'd really like your help too. Normally, I'd turn down any request from the student council. But we are on thin ice. Right now, it didn't bother me at all.
わかりました。
All right.
助かるよ。じゃあ後で生徒会室に顔を出してね。
Thanks. Hop by the student council room later then. Oh, they've got us by the proverbial balls. We have to do everything they say until we're back in their good graces.
渡部と対談ってマジか。
So, we're really gonna talk to Watabe? That was a pretty big deal, yes. No one had come to interview the newspaper club since its founding. But this wasn't entirely a good thing. The club had been shut down, but we were still having an interview with someone famous. And more than anything, I thought about Caruso, who was still home in bed. Serika stood up from her seat.
What is she doing?
She walked over to the windowsill and opened the window. Chilly air blew into the room.
尾上
Went away. She gonna like yell out the window?
Ah! She suddenly leaned out the window and screamed. And then she leaned back inside and closed the window.
よし切り替えよう。タク、しんちゃん、はなちゃん。ほら、タク、仕切ってよ。
Oh my god, I guess that's her way of relieving stress. Okay, let's get back on track. Taku, Shin-chan, Hana-chan. Come on, Taku, you're in charge.
Huh?
のんちゃんからの頼まれ事でしょ。やれるとこからやろう。
Hello, Light Arimura, welcome to the stream. You know what Nan-chan asked us to do, right? So let's do what we can.
Serika looked right at me as she spoke. Ito and Kazuki turned toward me as well.
Taku?
Taku?
Fine, fine. I slapped myself on the cheeks to help me focus. The place where Kawahara-kun hit me still stuck. Ow!
よし、じゃあまず伊藤、生徒会室に行って生徒会から何をやればいいか指示を仰いできてくれるか。
Okay, first, Ito, can you go to the student council room and see what they want us to do?
俺お前は
Me? What about you?
僕は行かない方がいい。
I probably shouldn't go. Can you imagine how awkward that would be? I pointed to my cheek. Ito nodded. Kawahara-kun was the vice president of the student council.
ああ、私も行くよ。
I'll go too.
わかった。じゃあ和樹は。
Okay, then, Kazuki. I'm sure you won't answer me with a anyway, so I'll just say what I need to say. Oh, not even that. Back on your MMO. Fine. She was going back to her game, huh?
何すればいいか分かったら手伝ってくれよ。
Once we know what to do, help us, okay? She nodded, just a little.
お前は
What about you? What for me, what for me?
渡部との対談の準備をしておくよ。多分力士シールの動画に関することだと思うけど。
I'll get ready for the interview with Watabe. He probably wants to talk about the sumo stickers, and we can bounce ideas off each other too.
だよな。何なんだろうな、このタイミングで。
Yeah. I wonder why now, though. That was a good question, yes. Why would a reporter come meet with the people who'd end up starting a flame war over one of his articles? He definitely wasn't coming to apologize.
しんちゃん、行くよ。
Shin-chan, let's go!
お
Huh? Oh, yeah.
Today's news with Watabe to Milwaukee. Oh no, we've already read this.
I pulled up Watabe's articles up on the PC screen.
まだ緩く炎上してるな。
They're still going at it, huh? The pace of the comments was starting to slow down, but they remained basically negative. There was no way Watabe wouldn't have noticed it. Of course, he would have noticed our video as well. A lot of the comments were posting the link.
なんだって言うんだ。
What's he going to say?
we gonna get a delusion about it, I wonder?
Did he want us to ask something about the sumo stickers? No, he wouldn't need to do an interview if that was the case. And in any event, he'd uploaded a close-up photo of the sumo sticker Revolving Dead, which we hadn't been able to incorporate into our video even though we'd been at the scene. We'd had to go back to the Love Hotel and upload a photo we'd taken from the street. To be honest, our article was basically the same as his, but his photos were a lot better. I couldn't imagine there was anything he wanted to ask us.
もしかして病院のこと？
Could it be about the hospital? That was impossible. No one but me and Serika knew about it. No, there was no point in thinking about it. I needed to get ready for the interview, and then do what Caruso asked me.
Huh?
Huh? Something bothered me, so I went over to the board.
回転デッドの力士シールのアップの画像は
The sumo sticker from the Revolving Dead case is... I carefully removed the one that was on the board.
Did it change?
I knew it.
表情が違ってる。
Its face is different. I went back in front of the map and put the picture back on. The photo that we'd taken of the sticker and the sticker in Watabe's article were different.
Which was the real one?
What was going on with that? Once everyone got back to the club room, I planned to talk with them about it.
October 8th, 2015, Thursday. 11:45 p.m. The Shibuya Earthquake Memorial. Oh, we're gonna see what happened. The town was silent, as if it didn't even know she was there. She was standing before the names of the dead, as unmoving as the stone in front of her. In fact, it was hard to tell that she wasn't dead herself. The wind that blew down from the tops of the buildings refused to touch her scraggly hair. Oh, no, wait, no, this is the same day as this. The eyes that poked throughout her hair were cloudy and lifeless, and her lip was pressed into a frown. She must not have bathed recently because the smell around her was terrible. Her black clothes melted into the darkness, making the red jacket stand out a little against the gloom. A sound came from her lips. She pressed her jaw together as if trying to crush a piece of meat. Her leg dragged along as she started to walk, her head facing the ground. In that moment, she stood out from the scene around her. The hair pressed against her face made it impossible to read her expression. But the most notable thing about her wasn't the stench or the sound of her grinding teeth. It was her anger and rage. That anger and rage covered everything about her. Her legs came to a stop. She reached out a glove-covered hand and touched the name on the memorial. Ooh, which name is this? She dug her fingernail into it. She scratched again and again as if trying to rub it out. Her nail broke inside the glove, unable to handle the force. But she didn't stop. She ignored the blood dripping out of her glove as if she didn't feel any pain. Red continued to stain the memorial stone. The date changed. It was now October 9th. Oh boy, there was only one day left until October 10th, the date of the next New Generation Madness killing. Ami-chan, yep, this is the... And Ed Lucas, yeah.
I apologize for the wait.
The text images.
Spreading rapidly as expected?
Maintain things as they are.
Yes.
And the target.
We'll make contact with a reporter named Watabe tomorrow.
Kill him. Ooh. Chapter 3, the school festival. Their side of the festival's tale. Oh god. Watabe is going to be the next victim. October 9th, 2015, Friday.
さて、以上のように私の取材によって一連の事件はニュージェネレーションの狂気と呼ばれたあの事件を踏襲していると断言しても良いと思われるわけですが
Wait, so... God damn it, I can't, it's not in the log. Fuck. Did they say that they were gonna make contact with Watabe tomorrow, or? So it also looks like two people working together again are the killers. But there's no, it doesn't seem like there's like a big conspiracy involved in the background like there was last time. This overall feels like a very personal story. And not like something like world spanning like all the other science adventure up to this point. Pretty interesting.
Now, my investigations have revealed its safe assumption that these cases are a recreation of the New Generation Madness.
その事実にこの私とほぼ同じくして気づいた動画がアップされていたの皆さんご存知でしょうか
Are they gonna kill him before or after the interview?
But did you know that there was another video that noticed the same thing as I did at almost the exact same time?
そうです渋谷区にある碧峰学園の新聞部による動画です
That's right, the video from the newspaper club at Hakio Academy in Shibuya.
Oh, he looks cool.
ジャーナリズムを目指すと思われる若者たちがこうして育ってきていることは非常に喜ばしい限りです
It makes me extremely happy to see that there are young people growing up who want to be journalists like me.
そして当の渋谷ではあの忌まわしい事件からの再出発を記念すべく近々復興祭が行われることになっています
And very shortly there's going to be a restoration festival to celebrate our recovery from that terrible event.
それに先立ちまして私はその碧峰学園にて明日文化祭が行われるという情報を入手いたしました
As that celebration draws near, I've learned that there's going to be a school festival held tomorrow at Hakio Academy.
そうその通り
Yes, that's right.
さすが勘のいい皆さんはすでにお分かりのようですが明日の午後文化祭中である碧峰学園に赴き新聞部に突撃インタビューを行おうと考えております
You, my listeners, are very clever, so you've already guessed. But I'll be going to the culture festival to interview the newspaper club.
ジャーナリズムを目指す若者たちの今
I want to hear what it's like to be an aspiring journalist these days.
そしてもちろん彼らがどのようにして私と同じ情報を得事件の裏に隠された共通点に到達することができたのかを突っ込んで聞いてみたいと思います
And of course, how they managed to gain the same information I did, and it's the same hidden secret behind the cases as me.
彼らとの対話によっては事件の犯人像に さらに近づけるかもしれません。
This interview may bring us even closer to finding the person behind these deaths.
真実の追求、
Ami-chan.
それが我々ジャーナリストの使命であり、証であります。
The pursuit of truth is the one task of any journalist.
それでは本日の放送はここまでです。明日の対談、果たしてどんな話が飛び出すのか、そして事件の真相はお見逃しなく。
That's all for today's broadcast. What will we learn during tomorrow's interview? And what is the truth behind all these cases? Don't miss it.
Today's news with Watabe Tamawaki.
お疲れ様でした。
Good job!
何がジャーナリストの使命だ。
Oh wow, he's a piece of shit actually, jeez. Oh wow, he looks really slimy.
The one task of any journalist, huh? Ha!
え、
Huh?
いや、なんでもないよ。
No. It's nothing.
そうっすか。それより見てくださいよ。今日のカウント数新記録ですよ。
I see. Anyway, look at this. Today's views are a new record.
それだけ世間の注目が高いってことっすね。
A lot of people are watching us, I guess.
当たり前だろ
Oh, is he gonna get
俺がや
killed
って
right
んだ
here?
から。
Of course they are. They all want to see me.
え、
Huh?
いや、
Nothing.
そうっすか。まあ明日の放送も楽しみにしてますよ。
I see. Well, I'm looking forward to tomorrow's broadcast.
任せておけ。明日はもっとカウントいく放送にしてやるよ。
Leave it to me. Tomorrow's gonna get even better numbers. You could say it'll be killer.
そう。この俺の手でな。
Yeah, and I'm gonna be the one that brings them. Oh God. Phew.
疲れた。
Wow. I'm tired. I was not built for manual labor. I put the cardboard box I was carrying down on the desk. Finally, I was able to relax.
Oh wow.
Compared to the physical therapy I'd done after my coma, this was nothing. But my arms and legs were sore.
だいたいどうして僕たちが生徒会の仕事なんて。
Why do we have to help the student council anyway?
そりゃ俺たちが生徒会に迷惑かけちまったからだろ。
Obviously, it's because they were the reason we're having trouble. I mean, we're the reason they're having trouble.
Ito was standing next to the windowsill, where the warm sunlight was pouring in. He looked comfortable. There was no one in the room but me and him.
確かに生徒会の仕事を手伝う約束はしたけどさ、いくらなんでもこき使いすぎだ。
I did say I would help, but this is going too far. I've been running around all day carrying one thing or another. Everyone, myself most of all, knew that I wasn't cut out for physical labor.
Yes! I knew it.
And what's more,
Ito,
Ito? How the hell could he be playing with his smartphone when I was working so hard? After I complained, he said,
んなこと言ったってフレーム対応は嫌だって言ったのはお前だろ
Hey, you're the one who said you didn't want to deal with the clubs that had complaints. Oh, no, well, of course. With just one day left until the festival, all the clubs had complaints and demands to make of the student council. They'd asked for someone who could listen to them and relay them to the student council, and I decided there was no way I could do that. So I left it to Ito.
それより見たかこれ
Anyway, did you see this? Ito showed me his phone, which he'd been playing with.
なんだ
Huh? What's that?
さっき渡部が配信してたんだよ明日のこといろいろ喋ってたぞ
Watabe just uploaded it. He was saying a bunch of stuff about tomorrow.
え
Huh? Just like Ito said, the phone was playing a video that had gone up in the last half hour.
それに見ろよこのカウント数最近の報道でどんどん伸びてるっぽいし明日は期待してもいいかもな
And look at these view numbers. Lately it's getting more and more with every broadcast. Maybe we can count on good things tomorrow.
期待ね
Ha! Good things, huh?
なんだよそのリアクションお前だって昨日は興奮してただろ
What kind of reaction is that? You're looking forward to tomorrow too, aren't you? I won't deny that I got a little excited when I heard about tomorrow's interview. However,
やっぱりいいように利用されているだけの気がするんだよな
I just get the feeling he's using us.
そもそもあの情報自体僕たちの方が早く配信してたんだぞそれを渡部はいかにも同じタイミングだったみたいに扱ってる
We were the first ones to upload our video, and he's acting like we did it at the same time. It was a common media trick to suggest things that weren't true without actually lying.
自分の方が後出しだったってことをうやむやにしようとしてるってわけか
So he's trying to make people forget that he was the second to upload?
ああ
Yes. And it also felt like he was trying to use all the flame wars to up his view counts.
仮にそうだとしたらどうするんだよ明日のインタビュー
If that's the case, what do we do about tomorrow's interview?
別に普通に受けるよそれが学校側からの条件なんだから
Nothing. We just answer the questions. That was the school's condition. I seem to recall that we are on thin ice. We cannot afford to strike out on our own again. No. Honestly, I'd like to shoot him down and show him up as a liar.
けど
But the second I started to get a little excited, the mark left on my cheek after Kawaharu-kun kicked me started to ache. And now I needed to focus on helping the student council, not the case.
あれそういえば川原君は
Come to think of it, where is Kawaharu-kun?
ああなんだっけ校庭にあっただろ風鈴だかなんだか飾るやつ
Huh? Oh, what was it? You know, that big windchime decoration or whatever that they're putting in the courtyard.
ああ、願い事がどうとかいう。
Oh, the one about wishes. One of the classes was doing something about the Shibuya earthquake.
Oh boy, that feels like something that's gonna come back in the future. Oh boy.
They said they were making an area where you would write your wish on a sheet of paper that would be tied to a wind chime. We'd been told to submit something, but I hadn't. To be honest, I didn't really like stuff like that.
Of course he wouldn't.
あれの設置で走り回ってるってさっき。
He just said he was running around setting it up. Oh. Well, speak of the devil. Kawahara-kun frowned a little when he saw me. He started to open his mouth but closed it, glanced at Ito, and then sighed. Something in him just decided to give up.
終わったのか。
Are you done?
Eh?
Huh? Kawahara-kun was looming at the box I'd been carrying.
はい。
Oh, yes, yes.
じゃあ次は受付にパンフ運んでくれ。
Then take these pamphlets to the front desk next.
パンフレットですね。わかりました。
Pamphlets, right. Got it.
いってらっしゃい。
Bye! I glared at Ito, then picked the box up with the pamphlets and went to leave the student council room. Kawahara-kun was still frowning at me. That's strange. I was sure he'd say something about Caruso, or at least insult me. After I finished carrying the pamphlets, I went to buy a drink from the vending machine. If I didn't get some caffeine from Mountain View, I wasn't going to be able to move for much longer. Someone was tugging at the hem of my uniform. I quickly turned around.
はい。なんでしょう。
Oh, yes. What is it?
Oh my god, Kazuki. What are you doing?
和樹か。脅かすなよ。
Oh, it's just you, Kazuki. Don't scare me like that. She'd been sent to help with her class's display, which was just about finished up.
クラスの仕事終わったのか？だったら生徒会の方の手伝いを頼む。
Did you finish what you were doing? And help me out with the student council. Kazuki tugged even harder at my uniform.
いや、だから生徒会の手伝いを。
No, I need you to help with...
もしかしてついてこいって言ってるのか？
Are you telling me to follow you? I'm not very good at charades. She nodded.
Alright, delusion time.
Her expression hadn't changed, but it seemed like she was having some kind of trouble. What was going on? Did she want me to help with something? I needed to get back to the student council room. But it was incredibly rare for Kazuki to actually come to me for help.
We might actually hear her voice in this upcoming delusion.
It wouldn't be right to just ignore her.
Jeez,
分か
that
ったよ。しょう
startled
が
me
な
a
いから
bit.
ついてってやる。
Fine, I'll help you. I guess I don't have a choice. No way. Did Kazuki just grin? That was something you almost never saw.
それでどこへ行くんだ？
So, where are we going? I faintly hoped that something incredible was about to happen. Kazuki grabbed my sleeve and started walking. She took me up to the roof of the school.
Help me.
Oh my god, she actually talked. I was wondering, is she gonna ever say anything outside of delusions? Wow. Help me. Damn it. Of course this happens on the day where I have a sore throat. Fuck. Jeez. Help me.
I suddenly heard a girl's voice. I looked around, but only the two of us were there.
なんだ、ただの空耳か。
I guess I was just imagining it.
Help me.
Oh my god. Taku's gonna freak out. Help me.
What? You can't be serious. You messed with the natural order.
Right, I know that, Olga. I'm saying, like, even within delusions, she hasn't said anything.
No, I wasn't imagining it. I really did hear it. I looked around again. But there was nobody there except for me and Kazuki, and there was no place for anyone to hide. Which meant...
もしかして今の和樹お前か？
Was that you, Kazuki?
Mm. お前喋れたのか？
You can talk? No, I mean, of course she can talk. But it was really surprising, okay?
でもどうしていきなり
But why now, all of a sudden?
Help me, Takuru Miyashiro.
Oh
You
my
are
god.
My only hope.
Oh no. Oh no. Does this mean you're the bad guy? Oh no. Now I'm really suspicious of you. What? Oh my god. Oh my god. Now, oh god, now I'm suspicious of you. Help me, Takuru Miyashiro. You are my only hope.
は
Huh? Why was she speaking English? Could Kazuki maybe not speak Japanese? Maybe she'd grown up outside of the country. Maybe that's why she never talked. But her English didn't seem very good. And then suddenly a loud fanfare played. Where was that sound coming from?
Oh my god, it's going full steam ahead. What? Oh my god. Oh my god.
As I looked around frantically, giant words appeared in the sky and started to scroll.
Long time galaxy logo. The Kazukaki General Alliance is like, somehow Suwa returned. Princess Kazukachi Hana. This is like, I want to read that. Oh my god.
What is that? AR? Or projection mapping?
Oh my god. Kazuki's expression didn't change at all.
私の本名はカーズキー・ハンナ。カーズキー大聖団帝国である銀河帝王ルドルフ15世の第8王女です。
Gotcha. Takuru is so creative. My real name is Kazuki Hana. I am the 8th daughter of Emperor Rudolph XV of the Kazuki Galactic Empire.
Ah. Huh?
助けてください。
Help me.
ちなみにあなたは私の双子の兄です。
Oh my god! They are going full on! Also, you are my twin brother.
あと最終的にあなたは生き別れの実の父親と戦うことになります。まあつまりルドルフ15世のことですが。
Now wait just a minute. The father was not the emperor.
Oh, and in the end you're going to have to fight your long-lost father, who is Rudolph XV, of course.
と
Obviously.
いうわけで助けてください。
So yeah, help me.
というわけでとか言われてもな、ダイジェストで説明されても困る。
That's so yeah, really hurts the drama you were building up there. Also, you just spoiled the whole goddamn plot.
さあ行きましょう。
Come on, let's go!
どこへ？
Go where?
あの星の彼方へ。
Beyond the stars. Takuru is so creative. Oh my god.
Did some part of me want to put on a Spark Wars play at the Culture Festival or something? That surprised even me. But Spark Wars was too old for a high school skit to use in a play. I considered this as I walked. And the next thing I knew, I was in the courtyard.
That was great. That was great. I wonder if she's ever gonna really speak outside of a delusion. Like, I thought that might be a thing where she's gonna have speaking parts, but only within a delusion. I wonder if she will actually speak outside of, because I know that there's actually less roots in this game than Chaos Head, which is interesting. I know there's 4 roots, not counting the true ending and not counting the common route, but they're more involved. than the ones from Chaos Head.
Kazuki stopped in front of some large object with a vinyl covering on top of it. What was this thing? Kazuki stared at it for a moment, then pointed at it.
もしかしてこれを運ばなきゃならないとか。
Do you have to carry this or something? She nodded. But what was this thing anyway?
Gun barrel! Oh wow, let's build a gun barrel. Oh my god. Wow, that's actually... What is this supposed to be like Gurren Lagann? Like that font? Ah, god damn it. That's a really cool mech. Oh, this is a reference to robotics notes. Oh wow. These are actually not bad character designs at all. This like could be like an actual fucking anime or game.
She took a piece of paper out of her pocket. It looked like some kind of handmade flyer. In bright colors and big letters it said, Class 1A, let's build a gun barrel project.
ガンバレルってアニメの？
A gun barrel? Like in the anime? Gun Barrel was an anime that had started back when I was in middle school. While most anime these days only lasted 3 to 6 months, Gun Barrel had been on forever. In fact, it just ended the other day.
What the fuck? Why would they do that?
And some idiot decided to cancel it just before the last episode could air. This has caused a huge uproar. All of this made Gun Barrel a truly legendary anime.
My god, wow. Why would they do that? That's...
これっ
oh
て
wow.
和樹のクラスの展
What
示物
the fuck?
Is this your class's display? I see. They must have been attempting to make a model of the robot from this anime. And so they made all the parts in the courtyard, and now they had to get them to their classroom.
でもなんで和樹が一人で運ばなきゃならないんだ？クラスの連中は？
But why do you have to carry this by yourself? Where's the rest of the class? I followed Kazuki's gaze over to the entrance and saw students in pairs happily carrying large objects covered in sheets.
なるほど。ぼっちには辛い状況だな。
I see. It's hard not having any friends, huh?
Oh god. Yeah, you deserve that, Taku.
Ow! Don't kick me in the shin! And if you're going to kick me in the shin, don't do it so hard! No!
誰がぼっちだ？違うわ。今日はたまたま仲のいい子が休んでるだけだから。
I have friends! My friends just happen to be absent today!
すまん、僕の勘違いだ。
I'm sorry. My mistake. I decided to play along.
で、僕にどうしろと？
So, what do you want me to do?
代わりに運ぶのを手伝えって？
You want me to help you carry it?
でもこれって重いんじゃないのか？
But isn't this really heavy? Ah. Don't look at me with those puppy dog eyes. Fine. Normally I would have found some way to get out of it, but if Caruso wanted the culture festival to succeed, I didn't have a choice.
Yep, he's roped into all this culture festival stuff because of Caruso. Because he wants her to be happy.
I reached down to grab the object under the sheet.
よし、そっち回って。さあ、いっせーので持ち上げるぞ。
Okay, go over on that side. Yes. Lift on 3, okay?
行くぞ。いっせーの。
Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh!
おい。
Hey.
お前リズム感ないのか。完全にずれてるぞ。遅い。
Do you have no sense of rhythm at all? You're completely off. We weren't in sync at all. She would lift up a moment or two after I did. Because of that, we almost dropped it to the ground. My god, this reminds me of a video game.
僕が悪いみたいな顔するなよ。もう一回やるぞ。
Don't like it like it's my fault. Let's do it again.
いっせー。
1.
今度は早っ。
That was too early.
もういい。和樹に僕が合わせるから、とにかく持ち上げろ。
That's enough of this. I'll match you, so just lift it. As she started to lift, I did too. We staggered but managed to keep it steady.
よし。それじゃ、このまま運ぼう。
Okay, let's get moving then. We slowly headed toward Kazuki's classroom, counting 1, 2, 1, 2, to keep ourselves in unison. Of course, I was the only one who actually spoke. From my perspective, it sounded like
そこんとこ角になってるからな。気をつけろよ。
There's a corner there. Be careful. We made it to the stairs. This was where things got hard.
先に登って。そうそう。そのままゆっくりゆっくり。踏み外すな。踏み外すんじゃないぞ。
You go up first. Yes, like that. Slowly. Slowly. Don't trip. Make sure you don't trip. But making Kazuki go up first so that I could hold it from the bottom was a mistake.
あ、おい。
Hey. Even after all my warnings, Kazuki slipped and... Ah!
Oh no, poor Taku! Did he get knocked out by the fucking thing? Oh my god.
Oh! Damn it, I told you not to trip! just lucky we hadn't climbed up that much.
大丈夫かカズキ。
You okay, Kozuki?
Oh God.
Oh. This situation is straight out of an anime.
Oh boy. Well, I think we all know. I think we all know where this is going. Oh my God.
Something you see all the time in anime, isn't it? Anyway, I need to do something about this. Kazuki is so light, though. Well, she isn't very tall, but she has a pretty good body, so actually... Wait, what am I thinking? What if someone comes by and sees us?
Hello, Freddie Mercury. You came in at a very awkward time. Oh God.
This girl's hopeless. Better do something quick. But part of me wants to enjoy this sensation a little more.
Oh my God. Oh, it's reversed.
No, no, definitely not. No way.
ほら和樹とにかくそこどいて。
Did they swap? They swapped bodies or something. Oh, he's imagining that they swapped bodies. Come on, Kazuki, move.
Huh? Wait a second. Was that my voice?
変だな。なんか喉の調子が。
That's strange. My throat must be acting weird.
What's going on here?
A cursed CG is coming up? Oh no.
I knew it! Those were definitely my words. Which meant that my voice had turned into a girl's? No, that's not right. Then why am I staring at my own face?
Huh?
Maybe.
僕と和樹の中身が入れ替わった？
Did I switch bodies with Kazuki?
嘘だ。そんなバカなことがあるわけが。
No way, that's impossible.
But I fearfully touched my chest.
Oh.
The sensation I felt was an unfamiliar one. Wait a second. This feeling is...
なんだろう。想像していたよりもずっと硬いぞ。硬すぎる。
I don't know why, but it's a lot harder than I expected. It's too hard.
アニメなんかでボヨンボヨンと揺れている表現があるから、まるでマシュマロみたいに柔らかいのかと思っていたけれど。
In anime, you see them bouncing all the time, so I expected them to be soft like marshmallows.
いや、待て、違う。そうじゃない。そうか。これは。
No, wait. That's not why. I see, this is...
ブラジャーをしているからか。
It's because I'm wearing a bra.
I hadn't considered that.
つまり、ブラを取れば、もっと柔らかい本体が出現するということになるな。
Oh my god. It's a good thing this is a delusion. In other words, if I take off the bra, I'll be able to touch the soft treasures beneath.
でも、ブラのホックを外すなんて、女子と付き合った経験のない男子にとっては難関中の難関だ。
But undoing a bra hook is nigh impossible for a boy who's never dated a girl.
自分の背中にあるホックなんてどうやって外してるんだ？
How do you take off a hook that's on your own back?
But then I realized there was no need to go through all the trouble of undoing the hook.
そうか。ブラそのものを上にずらせばそれでいいじゃないか。
Oh my god. Oh god, double entendre. It's a delusion. It's a delusion. Oh god, where Takuru is having a delusion where he switched bodies with Kazuki after falling down the stairs with her.
That's right. I just have to lift up the bra itself. I gulped a little as I yanked the bra up from over my uniform. I could feel the contents being released from the pressure.
おお、これはすごい。
Oh god. Friggin' oh god, Taku. Oh, this is amazing.
I jumped a little and they shook. It was exactly like an anime. So that wasn't an exaggeration.
というか、和樹ってもしかして、いや、もしかしなくても、むちゃくちゃ胸が大きいぞ。
Wait a second, Kazuki. Are you maybe... Well, I guess there's no maybe about it. Your breasts are huge.
She was definitely the owner of a giant rack.
Oh god.
As a guy, the idea of having globs of fat hanging off her chest was a very strange one. Maybe that was a reason why my shoulders felt a little stiff. So it was also true that girls with large breasts have stiff shoulders. Anyway, my breasts, that is to say Kazuki's, were currently not covered by a bra.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Yeah, double entendre, yeah. Oh god.
I wanted to see, I had to see. Were these two twin mouths as soft as I'd imagined them to be?
You are imagining.
I couldn't fight the overwhelming sensation of curiosity. I brought my hands up to my chest like it was the most natural thing in the world, and softly cupped my own breast.
Oh my god. Ah.
すごい。
Oh my god, now we're in full chaos head mode. Oh god. Wow, it's so...
And then I, or more precisely probably Kazuki who was in my body, ran up to me. He, she, had eyes in her eyes and was glaring at me.
え？
Huh?
バカ変態
Dummy! Pervert! I felt a powerful impact on my face and my vision went black. Delusion over. Wait, was that a manga, anime, or a novel, or something else? It was an eroge, I'm pretty sure. I never thought I was into gender bending stuff. But that got me a little excited. Maybe it was a bad idea to stay like this.
カズキ、怪我はないか？
Oh my god.
Kazuki, are you hurt? Back to reality? Oops, there goes gravity.
Oh my
じゃあ
god.
立って、早いところこれ持っていこう。
It had to be like Chaos Head at some point, I guess. At least the CG part was fairly short.
Come on, stand up, let's get this over with. Fortunately, the gun barrel part wasn't damaged at all. We headed to Kazuki's classroom, being careful not to trip this time.
1の A、ここか。
1A. Is this it? The girl near the entrance saw Kazuki and ran over. She looked like a normal average girl.
和樹、運んできてくれたんだ。てっきりバックれたのかと思ってた。
Oh, Kazuki, you brought it over. I was sure you'd back out.
あれ？てか、こっちの人は？
Huh? Who is this?
いや、その。
Oh, well, um,
ああ、知ってる。確か新聞部の。明日渡部と対談するって。
Oh, I knew you. You're with the newspaper club. You're having an interview with Watabe tomorrow.
Huh? How did she know?
君は
Who are you?
大河内って言います。
My name is Okouchi.
いや、名前じゃなくて知ってるんですか？
No, I
その
didn't mean your
渡
name.
部との
You know about Watabe?
You didn't see the.
みんな知ってますよ。噂になってるし。
Oh, come on, everyone knows. There are all kinds of rumors going around about it.
That surprised me. I thought that only a few people at school would know about a Nikonia reporter. I had no idea a girl like this, who didn't look like she kept up with news at all, would know about it. And there were even rumors going around about it.
頑張ってくださいね。楽しみにしてますから。
Good luck, okay? I'm looking forward to it.
はい、ありがとうございます。
Oh, yes. Thank you. Kazuki ignored the two of us and took the pot inside, then silently put it on the floor. No one tried to help her.
Well, that's sad.
But as I went over to her,
わざわざすいません。あとはこっちでやっとくんで、そこに置いといてください。
Thanks for helping. We'll do the rest ourselves, so just set it over there.
that girl Okauchi said that to me. I did as I was asked and left the room. And then Kazuki followed me.
何？
What is it?
She actually gonna talk in real life? Was that the lollipop she had in her mouth?
She offered me a lollipop.
くれるのか？
You're giving this to me? Was this her way of thanking me? But
それ食べかけだろ。
you've already licked that one, haven't you?
Wow, she has a crush on him. Oh my god, I didn't even realize that. Well, he's pretty cool, so I guess he's very funny. And he's pretty good looking too, so I guess it makes sense.
You've already licked that one, haven't you? She sighed and put it back in her mouth and took out a small bag from her skirt pocket.
Dang, my god. Dried Emperor Squiddy.
It was dried squid.
どうも。
Thanks.
手が空いたら生徒会の方も手伝ってくれよ。一応部員なんだから。
If you're not busy, help with the student council. You're part of the club too.
Wow, it really feels like she has a crush on him. Jeez.
Kazuki shrugged and walked up the stairs. Maybe she was going back to the club room to play a game some more. I probably couldn't count on her help.
October 9th, 2015, Friday. Uh-oh. I have a feeling we're about to see a death. Some kind of murder is coming up, it feels like. Okay, you guys. I know it's a bit short, but I think with this scene change, I think this is probably a good place to stop for today. We made it to chapter 3 with the school festival. Oh boy, Oh boy, we're gonna definitely getting another murder soon. It's gonna be quite gory. Right, so yeah, I guess we'll start with that next time. I love this game so much. Seriously, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. And until next time, I will say so long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, good night. You're all the sweetest of hearts. See ya.